Hello crochet friends, welcome back. We're working on our bunny napkin holders. We finished off our head and ears last time. Today we're going to start with going around the whole project and just giving it a nice single crochet to make it look all neat. Okay, so we're going to chain one. So yarn over and pull through for chain one. Some portions you will have a stitch, others you will not, and we will just have to kind of make up spaces. So we are going to just single crochet. So enter, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through two single crochets all the way around our work, except when we get to these little I would call them meeting points. So here, where the head meets the body, we want to just do a slip stitch there. So I'm going to go in this space right here where the head meets the body, and I'm going to give it a slip stitch because it's shorter and it'll keep that indent there and make our work still look like it has a separation between the head and the body, okay? And we're going to do that where the ears meet. On the bunny's head also, but see around the body here it should be nice easy because we have stitches, right? So we're going to just go around and we're going to single crochet everywhere. Okay, so keep going with these single crochets. I'm going to meet up with you when we get back over here and do our next slip stitch, okay? Here we go. Okay, here I am. I'm just about there. This is my spot where I'm going to give it the slip stitch where the head meets the body. Just a little slip stitch there, and then we're going to go along here. Now if you remember, this was a chain right here, so I don't think you want to do a single crochet in that chain space there because it's going to pull that little kind of hole there. So if you can see, I kind of went around it, trying to avoid the chain parts. And I'm going to try to get in here because we're back to knot stitches. So we're just kind of making it up here. And I thought I could get in here, but I don't think so. I'm going to go up here. I'm sorry. I can't remember where it was I grabbed it on the last one. I thought maybe I'd remember, but you know, it's all good. Trying not to go in too far. But like I said, this is not... We're back to not having stitches around this little bend here. Okay, I'm going to put one here. And then I'm at the corner of the ear, right? So right here, I'm going to go in and give it a slip stitch. And it may be that you have to kind of fool with it a little bit, you know, try and see what works best for your project, finding your spaces where to put your slip stitches, okay? So now we're going around the ear, which this was a chain, right? Going up the side here. So that should be fairly straightforward to be able to single crochet on, right? And we're getting up near the top of our ear. And if you look at your project, it is really giving it a nice little bit of structure. It's making it just build up, and also it gives it not decorative, but just makes it look smoother, I guess is the best way of what I'm trying to say, because apparently my words are not coming out. I think it just makes it look smoother, and I like that because it is just, you know, just a little bunny silhouette kind of thing here. So we're coming around the ear, and hopefully you're doing okay. But we're getting where the ear meets the head, okay? So we want to make sure that, again, that we're going to do a slip stitch there. I think I got room for one more single crochet. And then right here in the corner, I'm going to do a slip stitch. Okay. And then I'm going to go across here just a little bit. It's not very far, is it? So kind of look at it like I was saying and see what works for your stitches. So there's two single crochets, and I think right here I'm going to give it a slip stitch. All right, then I'm going to go around my other ear. Okay, so go around your other ear and we will join up at the end. Here we go. Okay, I'm finishing up my ear, And I'm gonna put that little slip stitch right here in the corner. And then I'm gonna give it just one more single crochet on the other side here, which would be the head. And then this was my first stitch, so I'm gonna go right in there and I'm gonna give that a slip stitch to finish this off. I'm just gonna pull this up so we can take a look. So see how putting the single crochets around the whole thing, it just makes it nice and smooth. And it will sit eventually once we're done squeezing it. But yeah, it just makes your ears and everything look nice. I think it just stands out better. So that is the bunny part. We are not done. We still have the holder to do, but let's do our pom-pom today while we're at it. Okay, grab your kitchen fork. There's mine. Grab your kitchen fork. So you do not have to make your pom-pom if you don't want to. But if you do want to, I'm going to show you how. Okay, we're using white yarn. I've got a nice pair of scissors, good sharp scissors. And this is a bit messy, so do make sure you have a trash barrel nearby when you do your shaving it off part, which I will show you. Okay, so this is not hard. This is not hard at all, so don't be intimidated by the whole fork thing. But take your yarn and you're gonna leave a space on the tines of your fork. So leave maybe like a ½ inch or so, enough space that we're gonna put a piece through the middle part here to tie this all together, okay? So you know what we're doing here. So I'm holding one side and I'm just gonna go over this 40 times. That's all I'm gonna do. Okay, once you've got 40, just kind of hold it there. Give it a little snip. Cut that off, that'll be your other end. And we want to take a piece here and we want it to be, maybe like 10 to 12 inches. Not very long, but that's going to be the piece I was telling you about we're going to use down here, okay? So we're going to go in the fork. I'm going to try to hold all of this in the screen for you so you can see what I'm doing. Just go in between the tines like that and pull it through. And pull it through. It's hard when I don't have a helper here. And I'm trying to hold it in front of me like this. Okay, so yeah, try not to let it come off your fork. Okay, I've got it through there. And you're just gonna bring up both sides and tie it. Tie it as tight as you can, okay? Between the middle tines there, right? This is what's gonna hold your pom-pom together, okay? So pull it as tight as you can and then give it another knot. And this is the part that I fed through the bunny to hold the pom-pom on. I don't think that was, there we go. I didn't think it was in the middle of the tine. Okay, once you tie it, you can pull it off, okay? And then you're going to cut both sides. Don't cut your piece that you just tied it with. But just go through and cut both sides. One. And there could be pieces in there that you didn't catch. And if you can't get it all in one cut, you can always, go through and do 2 there if you need to. But like, see, I have little loopies there. I'm just gonna cut those. So now, if you hold the part that you tied it together with and just go over a trash barrel and trim, trim, trim all the way around. The more you trim, the denser your pom-pom will be. Okay, so it will make it look fuller, I guess is the best way, not as straggly. So just keep going around, trim up your pom-pom, okay? And get that all taken care of. And when we meet up next time, we're gonna work on the part that goes around to make it so that it can hold the napkin, and we will secure our pom-poms on, okay? So just take your time and shape your pom-pom just the way you want it. If you're using just a regular pom-pom that you've gotten at the store, you can glue that on if you want, or sew it on, however you want to attach it. We are gonna sew these on when we meet up, okay? I'll see you next time. Thank you, and have a joyful day.